Hi, everybody. My name is Katie Folds. My husband, Travis, and I started this company together. Little history about Compost ICT. Travis and I were born and raised here, and we love the city. We're now raising our 2 children here, and we are thrilled to bring this service to Wichita to help our community move a little closer to be sustainable. Travis and I have always been in the food service industry, so we've seen food waste at its best. There was times when there was excess amount of expired food that we would bring home and throw in our compost pile. One day, the boss came up and said, "You know what, can't do that. You have to throw it in the trash instead." And we just thought that was crazy. Like, you want us to throw it in the trash and we can do something with it? So we came home, sat on our front porch, and really started thinking, like, what can we do? Like, there's got to be something. And we started researching and realized there's not a lot in Wichita that can help you compost. So we thought, we can make this happen. So on Earth Day 2016, Compost ICT was launched. Compost ICT is a local compostable pickup service. Now I'm going to answer the first question everybody always asks me. Why? Why should I compost? It's just easier to throw in the landfill. And you're right. It's a lot easier to do something you've always been doing. But good things come with change. And I'm going to tell you why I compost. You don't have to. I'm going to hope to encourage you on why you find your reasons to compost. But my reason's right there. Those kids and their kids. That's my reason. And that's all I need. I want to lead them by example, doing everything I can to help them have a better future. So 5 years ago, I didn't know anything about compost. My husband knows it all. I didn't know anything. I was throwing everything in the landfill. I figured it's going to decompose at some point in time, so it'll be fine. He started teaching me and educating me on it, and I was just astonished the numbers that he was telling me about food waste, and that was crazy. So every day, I try to do a little something to help the community. It could be recycling, reusing tea bags, mulching your lawns instead of throwing it into your trash or your landfill. It could be pretty much anything. Refusing a straw when you're at the table and you don't need it. I know it's not a lot that I do, but it's still something. So every day, the little thing you do makes it better for the future. This is a list of the typical items that go in our compost buckets on a daily basis. The customers often email us, "Hey, can this go in there? Can that go in there?" And we're like, absolutely, or no sometimes, but mostly yes. Our customers are great. They're always helping us get further and educating us, and they're a great source to our company moving forward. We offer several different services. A residential is where we started. It's very simple, very easy, 3 steps. Put all your food waste in the 5-gallon green bucket. Put it on a curb so we can pick it up and swap out with a clean one, and then repeat. It's that easy. We do all of the other work for you. The other side is commercial, which we just got into in the last year. This is where we work with the business owners to find their usage, their waste, to find out how many 35-gallon containers they need and how many pickups they need on a weekly basis. Because nobody wants that stuff sitting on their back dock for too long, I mean, especially 35-gallon containers. Another service we offer is a one-time pickup service. So spring cleaning's here, so everybody's cleaning up their beds and getting their yards ready and mulching. And we offer, you can go to a local hardware store and get these 30-gallon paper bags. Fill them up, and for a short, small fee, we'll come pick those up. And as well as on a residential, you can use those paper bags, and we'll pick up all of them. We don't have 5-bag limit or anything. Give it all to us. We'll take it all. Don't give it to the landfill. So we take all of that wonderful stuff, food waste, where we work with a local farmer, and my husband and him do all the fun science, so you have to ask him, not me. And we take that, we work with him to turn these piles into what we call black gold. At this point in time, when we started thinking, what do we do with the end of it? Because everybody's always asking, what do I get? We want to give it back to you. So the compost that if you guys would like, we'll bring it back to you. And if you don't want it, we have other people that donate it to a community garden. They give it to their neighbor, whatever it may be, but we're here to give back to the community because that's what this is all about. So that is Compost ICT. We encourage everybody to go on our Facebook and all that good stuff to like us. But we appreciate everybody doing their part and helping us save the planet one banana peel at a time. Thank you.
Well, let's give James a hand. This is so awesome. Okay, now it's your turn. Let's ask some questions and start a dialogue.
Go ahead.
Good morning, great presentation. So what's the cost to pick up?
So we offer on our residential, it's less than $5 a week, so it's $55 a quarter. The commercial side, it's just something we work with the company on. They're not accepting because everybody's different, but less than $5 a week.
And how many customers do you have at present?
Right now, I think we're over 30, but we gain more every day. Every day we're going a little bit more each day, but we're okay with the process we're going with right now.
And how many customers do you think you will need to have at least break even to make it a sustainable business for you?
Well, that's a great question. We're hoping my husband only has to work one more year. That's the goal, and then he can go with compost the rest of his life. I'll keep my job because I'm not very good at the compost side. I can just do this. We're hoping for at least 150. That will vary depending on how many commercial customers we have.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations on this business. This is such a good example of how entrepreneurs change the world. I mean, what a great service, and it's making it a little better. You touched on this, and I've always wondered, you know, the restaurants and the buffets, and the food that's sitting out, or meals and stuff. Could you educate us on what happens to those foods, what the laws are, where you can fit in? I don't know if that would be like a huge option, I mean, growth of revenue for you, because I don't understand it, and I would love to hear your
Absolutely. No, anything in any food industry we can take. I mean, yes, our goal is to go buffet. When we go out to eat, we're constantly looking, going, this place could totally do it. They use all reusable plates and all that, so we can do that. I mean, all their food just goes right to their trash with their napkins. It's very easy. All they do is put it in this trash can. It's this very simple thing. Dylan's does have a program that they use that they do on a corporate level. As far as commercial side, no, I mean, it's very easy to make it happen for them. It's just a matter of getting a couple more trash cans and tell them to take one more step to the left and throw it in that container.
Well, are you aware, I'm not aware of this one, I'm asking you, are you aware of the law? Because you think of all the people that don't have food, and we're just throwing away all this food.
Mm-hmm.
What are the laws about that? I mean, why are they thrown away in the first place?
You mean like the buffets and all that?
Yeah, all of that.
And so, we've been in the food service industry, and that is because of the health department. If anything sits out for longer than 4 hours, it's not okay to serve. So, at my other job, we're now working with another company that we can donate the food, but if it's ever sitting on the buffet, unfortunately, that's against the health codes, and you're not allowed to give that out to the community. The ICT rescues of the food, the Lord Center, those, you can't unfortunately do that, so.
For safety.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So I compost everything on my farm. I've actually been known to drive around town stealing other people's leaves and grass clippings and whatnot. So clearly I do not adhere to this question very well. But for someone who does it on the scale that you do, how do you get around the problem of things like pesticides, insecticides on grass, fertilizers, chemicals, leaves, that sort of thing that will contaminate and taint the compost?
And drive Europe. Sure, he's the science guy, I'm just the presenter, so.
I don't want to talk to the group.
You can do it.
I can't say that I have a good answer for that. We hope that we don't pick up a lot of that sort of thing. We don't pick up a lot of grass clippings, honestly, in the first place. It's more leaves and sticks and whatnot in the landscape side of it. More food than anything
basically, what scale are you planning on doing your composting, and are you planning on making it, a way that you're giving it to other people, selling to other people, or how are you scaling something of that sort?
Yeah, at some point in time, I mean, right now we're still pretty small that we want to give it back to the community. We're hoping when we get to all the commercial side that we're gonna have plenty enough to sell. We are constantly getting calls and going, hey, we want to buy some compost because it's better, and they know the process we're doing. It's a cleaner process, I think, in our eyes. So our scale is, yeah, we would love to give it back, selling it and all that. And we have a plan, but it always changes every day, evolves every day. I mean, that's what the earth is. So our plan is going to evolve with the earth and our needs and what customers we get in and how we can help our customers.
So what would be the price, basically, if I give you a 5-gallon bucket, it's $5, and then later on, you get the amount of compost that you want? How are you going to price that?
What's it cost? You're asking what would it cost to give it back,
Exactly.
to sell it back?
Once you get up to that level, that you have that amount that you're able to start selling it,
Yeah.
and you feel comfortable selling it, what are you going to use for your pricing guidelines?
Well, I mean,
Market.
yeah, it depends on the market. There's companies out there that will sell you compost by the tons, they bring you a big truck. Yeah, it does happen, it's mainly manure rather than food waste. So I really think that would just depend on the market and how much we have. I mean, if we have an abundance of it, we love to give it away. I think our core of our business is more the front side than, and the back side's helping the community, giving it back to the gardens, the local farmers, things like that would be our future.
So your goal is basically just kind of sustain where you're at. You're not really looking to maybe make this a self-sustaining.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the point is for us to be living off this, it's gonna be my kids' future and all that, absolutely, no. Every day we wanna move forward, we're constantly meeting with companies to move us forward to be that we don't have to work and we're dealing with garbage all day long. That's my life, absolutely.
We saw an opportunity that needed somebody to jump in. I've been doing it in the backyard with pitchfork. I did it in the backyard with pitchfork for the last couple of years. A month ago, I just started with another local farmer, and he's got the tractor. It's a lot better than a pitchfork.
Basically, you're at the point where you're looking to try to start scaling.
We're moving up.
We're moving up, absolutely.
So you said, how many clients did you say you had? Just a little over 30?
A little over 30 right now.
Oh my God, that's insane to me. Because I could see this in every household. So how were you guys marketing?
It's a great question.
1 million cups.
We are in 30 homes, and I will throw this statistic out there, that we have a 90% retention rate. Every customer we have, the only reason they quit is because they move out of town. It's the biggest one. Pretty much everybody that does it, it's like, this is so easy, why haven't we been doing it? I mean, it's a very simple process. So marketing, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the greatest at it, but I am trying better things, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Million Cups. We're gonna be at EcoFest on the 5th. We've done EcoFest at Arboretum. We're at any kind of those vendors and things like that. We were gonna be at Hossapalooza, but unfortunately it was on a week and we're out of town. So trying to market as much as we can. We're not the greatest at it. I don't know if I should say that, but that's true. We did the farmers market, you're right, and we donated our service to the Old Town Farmers Market for a while. They always have that chef that cooks everything organic, so they do everything in the bucket for us there, and we take it away, so. We did a lot of different things with the farmers market.
So I read that you can put paper goods inside of compost, is that true? So with your commercial side of it, are you targeting more restaurants, or are you looking at possibly office spaces to give you paper?
Well, we actually have 3 different types of customers that all range in that. Right now we have an office company that's mainly their coffee grounds and their leftover lunches. So that's a great one for us. I mean, I think about that all the time when I'm at work and I can't find anything. The next one is a smaller business, and it's all ice cream, and it's straight down buckets of dairy all day long. So, I mean, we work with them, and they have ice cream cones and things like that that are very simple with paper. And then we also have a very large cafeteria that we work with too, and we work, and they go through a lot of containers there. So, paper goods, yeah, I mean, the company that we are gonna look for, when we go, we look at companies that have the reusable plates, because we don't wanna add too much of a cost for them, because we know that that's gonna hurt why we come out there, but, when we talk to people, it's like, you know, you have your, what's the word, ceramic plates, all it takes is just move it over here. So we wanna work with each different kind of company, educating them, showing how easy it is, so it just depends on the company, and we very flexible on helping wherever their needs are. Thank you.
Very good presentation. I wanted to clarify, you were saying once you take the customers' products, you go and compost. Were you saying you just basically give those back, or can give those back to the customer?
The dirt?
Without charging?
Absolutely.
Okay. Just
Just thank you.
just an idea. I think you're missing, definitely, and I know we've touched upon this, but the income stream from the fruits of your labor, initially up front, I mean, I understand the giving, but I think there's areas where you're probably missing an income stream there without a doubt.
We absolutely get that, yeah. I mean, that is something that we definitely talked about. It's just, we've just been kind of on the smaller side, that we know where we're gonna go, we just haven't got to that point in our business plan, so yeah, it's kind of like, we'll get there, but we also like the help, but yes.
And I have another question from the standpoint of the process of composting. Once you get the product there, how long does that normally take to turn to a viable compost to either give back or to sell?
It all depends a lot on what it is. Very big shakes take a whole lot longer. I don't have a chipper to chip it all up and make it work faster. Some stuff will compost in a couple weeks. Some stuff takes months. We're really at a slow compost level right now. A couple months, most all of it is done. Hoping to get the equipment to make that go a lot faster.
Okay.
There's some really good equipment out there that will turn compost in compostables into compost in 2 weeks. It's just a matter of finding the space and the money to make that happen.
Sure.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you.
My question also has to go with, you're going out and you're picking it up, so you're spending money to go out and pick it up. Are you putting yourself a diameter saying 10 miles, 15 miles, what's gonna be the furthest you're gonna go? Because that little bit that you're gonna go out there, like, I myself, I live out in Seven County, so,
Wichita.
just in Wichita.
I mean, I think the furthest, what's the one we have? We've gone all the way down.
Past 143rd.
We've gone to Andover and Wichita. We know that that's where our cost is, our gas is our biggest cost. I mean, we don't have a lot of overhead. The gas is definitely our biggest cost, and that is part of our, we know that, but, I think for now, we would love to just go as far as Wichita as we can, and then, you know, I think that's where we want to aim for, so Wichita.
One other thing you might think about is what if you just take different sections of the 4 sections and have a single drop-off point? People come and make it to where they could actually come into work, going home, something like that, and then they drop it off, and then that would help you.
That's definitely a goal. Yeah, we would love 4 different sections of land to make that easier, for him, but then you have 4 different tractors, you have 4 different.
No, I meant just a
For the
single,
drop-offs?
for each, a drop-off.
Okay.
Yeah. A simple, place where you can drop off, parking lot, anything like that, saves you, and then you just have to go to that one spot. So then you could actually get people that are further out of your range.
I appreciate that. No, we'll definitely keep that in mind. It's a great idea. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm looking at your website, I'm amazed at the amount of things you guys pick up, but I'm thinking, well, I pay more than this for my recycling, maybe I can make this work. But I have an Amazon problem, so I'm wondering, corrugated cardboard boxes, do those work?
It's better served in the recycling.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, for sure. It is compostable, not that tape that's on there, but the cardboard will compost, but it's better served in your recycling.
Excellent, thank you so much.
Another question. Have you researched in other areas if there are businesses doing this? I could see as you figure this out, this could be a franchisable type concept. And if so, what are your competitors doing? And the other thought about that is, what are their best practices? Have you thought of touching base with them?
I'm not gonna lie, when we researched it, this is getting done all over the nation, actually. Chicago, North Carolina, all these states are actually doing this service in their area, so we got that concept for them. Now, places like Chicago, a lot easier, they rent bikes, and I know that we don't do that, unfortunately, we're kind of being on the bad side, but you know, places, we're doing it all over, we got the idea from everywhere and kind of take it, our competitors, yeah, there's, you know, there's people out there that are doing a little better or a little worse than us, and so we kind of take the goods and the bads of it all and trying to just find out what makes sense for us and our business here on it. So there's a lot of different ways to do this composting for sure. So you can do it on the mass scale and buy a dump truck, or do it on a small scale and do just your one little location with your bike, your, you know, that, and keep it local so you're not driving very far. Absolutely, there's many different ways, and we want to offer it to everybody. We want to move Wichita that way. We're always about 10 years behind Wichita, so this was our way, even though we're using gas. We wanted to move the concept out and then kind of go from there.
So there are other places, is it pretty, every place has this, or we were just kind of behind here, or?
I would say there's probably, what, like 20 cities that probably do this or so, that do this on a larger scale.
So there'll still be an opportunity to franchise at some point.
Absolutely, yeah. I gotta find somebody to franchise on.
I'm sure there's somebody in the room that could help you with that.
Yeah, I bet.
So, quick question, have you developed any relationships with landscapers?
They would love us.
They
They
would,
do love
and
us.
I know there's at least one in the room.
Yeah, no, when we started this, we called a bunch of landscapers, so much that there's landscapers with 4 different numbers, and the guy kept getting tired of calling and saying, yeah, I was like, so if you have the opportunity for a landscaper, they pay $20 to take it to the landfill. So they pay that, so it's like, you know, would you pay us to drop it off? You know, would you give it to us, or what's the convenience for landscapers? And landscapers' big thing is location. And they're like, you know, if I'm across town and the landfill's closer, I'm going there. And we understand that. That's where 4 different area idea came from, is that if we got areas, the landscapers can come and drop that off. No, we definitely work with them. We have a company that drops mulch off often, so if you have it in my front yard, there's a pile of mulch like this thing in my front yard, it's awesome. And, but we use that on a constant basis to put in all the green. So we do work with landscapers and always looking to do more. Now that we have land, we're looking to go with way more of them, because I know once we say, hey, start dropping off, I won't have a yard, it's all somebody else's stuff, so.
I know you talked a little about the difficulties with working with restaurants and them cooperating, but as your business expands, how do you want to change how businesses see how compost is? Like, do you want to encourage them to change their views? Because especially, like I said, as your business expands, that's one of the #1 businesses that a lot of food goes to waste. And I want to know, in many years, how do you change that?
Yeah, of course. We want to encourage everybody to compost. I mean, it can start, like I said earlier, I know maybe I don't do a lot by using a tea bag, but it's something. And yeah, I want to go all the way up to the top and do, you know, the highest amount of food waste you probably think of, which I'm thinking buffet would be a big one in my eyes, or WSU's whole cafeteria, you know, things like that. Yeah, we want to go and encourage all these people to do the right thing. In our eyes, in my eyes, it's the right thing to do. It's hard as a business to see it because it's cheaper as a business to throw in the trash, but I really just go encourage them like, look, you know, I know it's cheaper, but if you can do this, it'll help, the landfill, it'll help the future of it all. We always want to encourage them to do more, and then there's a lot of places, corporate areas that they have the budget to do it, because there are corporate areas over in California where you have to do it, but in Wichita, there was never been an opportunity. So now that they have the opportunity, they have the budget for us to do it. We just gotta go find them and talk to these people and make it happen with them and show them how easy and convenient it is for them to do this. And it's just a matter of talking to people one-on-one, and you know, we're so local that we just wanna help here. And there's a company that we work with that, they don't want the compost back, but they wanna give it to the Botany Club at WSU so they can do things with it. You know, so it's like, there's a different, another one that we do that wants to give it to 4 different community gardens, you know, because he's all about recycling, upcycling, recycling it all. So, like I said, it's hard to tell you your why, but I think everybody should do it, you know, so.
All right, we have time for one more quick question.
Not really a question, more of a suggestion, but you were talking about trying to encourage businesses to participate in it. Just something to consider, giving them a reward or the ability to say, hey, I'm eco-friendly. So you guys got great imagery as far as the logo, maybe saying, you know, providing stickers or something to put in the front window, we are eco-friendly. Might encourage them to join the community of people who are involved. And then, of course, letting the public know that, hey, these people are eco-friendly, I will go eat here, because I know that the waste is being used for things.
Great, thank you for that, that's a great idea, thank you.
Great idea. So, Katie, Travis, last question. What can we as the Wichita community do to help you? Great.
Everything you can do, something you can do every day, just a little something. It doesn't have to be a lot. It doesn't have to be on the mass scale. Just every day make one conscious decision to do something. And then over time, that one conscious decision adds up to be about this. And if everybody does it, it really does help the future. And then follow us on social media, help us out, you know. Go find us and like us, share a post and all that good stuff. So.
All right, let's give them a hand.